Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe now this start video. If you thought The Young and the Restless, Y&R couldn't possibly get any more dramatic, think again. Tuesday, February 25 is shaping up to be one of those episodes that leaves you on the edge of your seat, clutching your coffee mug and yelling at your TV. Why? Because Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, and Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, are about to take center stage in a storyline that's equal parts thrilling, terrifying, and downright unpredictable. Let's break it all down, shall we? Because when it comes to Y&R, the devil is in the details, and trust me, there are plenty of devils lurking in this plot. If you tuned in on Monday, you already know the basics. Phyllis and Sharon are in big trouble. Both women were found unconscious on the floor of a grimy, run-down apartment, clearly drugged and at the mercy of someone with sinister intentions. Who kidnapped them? Why? And how on earth are these two fierce but feuding women going to survive this nightmare together? Tuesday's episode picks up right where Monday left off, with Phyllis waking up horrified. Imagine opening your eyes to find yourself in a strange, filthy room, your head pounding, your memories foggy, and your worst enemy lying unconscious a few feet away. Yeah, that's Phyllis' reality right now. And let's be honest, if there's one person Phyllis doesn't want to be trapped with, it's Sharon Newman. But here's the kicker. Sharon's about to wake up too, and she's not going to be any happier about the situation. These two have a history that's messy, complicated, and filled with enough drama to fuel a dozen soap operas. Being forced to rely on each other, that's their worst nightmare. Let's not kid ourselves. Phyllis and Sharon aren't exactly the dynamic duo. These two have been rivals for years, and their relationship is built on a foundation of mistrust, jealousy, and betrayal. So when they both come to and realize they've been kidnapped, the first thing they're going to do is point fingers. Phyllis will likely accuse Sharon of orchestrating the whole thing. After all, Sharon's no stranger to scheming, and Phyllis has never been one to give her the benefit of the doubt. Sharon, on the other hand, will probably throw the blame right back at Phyllis. Let's face it, Phyllis has a reputation for being manipulative and unpredictable. If anyone's capable of staging a kidnapping, it's her. The bickering will be intense, and the tension will be palpable. But here's the thing, no matter how much they argue, they're stuck in the same boat. And if they want to get out of this alive, they're going to have to put their differences aside, at least temporarily. As the episode unfolds, Sharon will find herself backed into a terrible corner. Whatever their captor has planned, it's clear that Sharon and Phyllis are in grave danger. And when Sharon realizes the severity of the situation, she'll have to make a tough choice. What exactly does that mean? Well, it could involve teaming up with Phyllis, despite their history. It might mean swallowing her pride, setting aside her grievances, and working with the one person she'd rather avoid at all costs. Because when it comes down to it, survival is more important than grudges. Here's where things get really interesting. As much as Phyllis and Sharon dislike each other, they're both smart, resourceful women. And if there's one thing Y&R has taught us, it's that even the most unlikely allies can achieve incredible things when they work together. Once the initial blame game subsides, Phyllis and Sharon will have to face the facts. The real enemy isn't each other, it's whoever kidnapped them. And if they want to escape, they'll need to pool their strengths and come up with a plan. Will it be easy? Absolutely not. These two will probably butt heads every step of the way. But beneath all the animosity, there's a shared desire to survive. And that might just be enough to bring them together, at least for now. Of course, the big question on everyone's mind is, who kidnapped Phyllis and Sharon? The show hasn't revealed the captor's identity yet, but that won't stop fans from speculating. Could it be someone from their past, seeking revenge? A new villain with a hidden agenda? Or maybe even someone they thought they could trust? The possibilities are endless, and Y&R loves to keep us guessing. In the meantime, Phyllis and Sharon will have to piece together the clues and figure out what's really going on. It won't be easy, especially when they're dealing with fear, frustration, and each other's sharp tongues. But if anyone can crack the case, it's these two. As the episode unfolds, we'll see Phyllis and Sharon navigate their terrifying predicament with a mix of grit, determination, and yes, a little bit of humor, because let's face it, even in the darkest moments, Y&R knows how to inject a little levity. But don't let the occasional laugh fool you. This storyline is packed with high-stakes drama, emotional twists, and plenty of surprises. And while Phyllis and Sharon might not be best friends by the end of it, they'll definitely come out of this experience changed. And maybe, just maybe, with a newfound respect for each other. If you're a high-R fan, you won't want to miss Tuesday's episode. Here's why. Michelle Stafford and Sharon Case are powerhouse actresses. Watching them share the screen is always a treat, and this storyline gives them both a chance to shine. The tension is off the charts. Whether it's the mystery of the kidnapping or the volatile dynamic between Phyllis and Sharon, this episode is packed with edge-of-your-seat moments. It's a fresh twist on a classic rivalry. Phyllis and Sharon have been at odds for years, but this situation forces them to see each other in a new light. Tuesday's episode of The Young and the Restless is shaping up to be a game-changer. With Phyllis and Sharon trapped in a dangerous situation, forced to rely on each other, and facing an unknown enemy, the stakes have never been higher. Will they be able to put their differences aside and work together? Who's behind the kidnapping? And what does this mean for their futures? Tune in to find out and get ready for a wild ride. Because when it comes to Y&R, one thing's for sure, you never know what's going to happen next. Who do you believe kidnapped Phyllis and Sharon? How do you think their dynamic will evolve as they work together? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. We can't wait to hear what you have to say. And don't forget to tune in to The Young and the Restless to see how this gripping storyline unfolds.